This is gonna really be eye-opening. We are doing a 10-minute versus 1 hour versus 1 day fried chicken comparison. And I could have done it, potentially the same recipe, just to see what the difference would have made. But I thought what I would do is try and do it so you can see what you can achieve within that time scale. And the 10-minute one is gonna be pretty basic. Recently, I did a video where I tried the best fried chicken in the world, and it was super crispy and delicious. And I just wanted to make a few little tweaks to it. So I've made that for our 24-hour one. Let's rewind to yesterday. So yesterday morning, first thing before I was about to walk Boston with my raincoat on, we started to make this dry brine, which bizarrely makes the chicken moist. It was incredible. So it was just a mixture of onion and garlic powder, salt and pepper, and some good old lemon zest. Just really, really dry. Make sure the chicken you're using is patted dry with some kitchen towel all over to take out any moisture, and then you can just sprinkle on that lemon seasoning all over, press it in lightly and turn it over both sides. That goes into a tub that's lined again with kitchen towel just to take any of that moisture, get the lid on, shove it in the fridge. Now that was left overnight last time, but I wanted to kind of mix it up just by sort of doing a mixture of the dry brine and then bringing it back to the wet brine, which I kind of like to do. So there's those chicken pieces covered in buttermilk. On top of that, I added a combination of paprika, cayenne pepper, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, a big combination of that. Looking back, I probably should have just added that into the buttermilk first. But once it's all mixed through, you will notice it does stain the buttermilk slightly, a little change in color. You want to wrap it, and just for my sanity, because of the tests we're doing, and it's been in the fridge overnight. Dry brine, wet brine combo. Oh. And there that is, and randomly the fridge does smell of lemon. It's quite I don't know how it's done that, but then there's just another side. You can maybe just see a little bit of the moisture, the underside of the covering we've done there, but that's going back in the fridge whilst we go to the 1 hour one. So for a little bit of consistency, the 1 hour mix is gonna be the same combo that the 24-hour one has been sat in for like the last 12 hours. Except this time I'm gonna mix it first. So in goes the buttermilk, and the buttermilk, remember, where we've used it before, is supposed to break down the proteins in the chicken the longer it stays in it, sort of tenderizing it. It's kind of like acidy milk. Sit these pieces of chicken in, 3 pieces of the skin on, and then it's kind of like a bit of like Rubik's Cube. You just gotta make sure that it's fully submerged in it.
Nice.
Yep, so the rules, like I say, it's just what I can do within these timescales. I think for the 1 hour one, I think they suggest around about 4 hours is the best thing for a buttermilk minimum soak. So we're gonna give that pretty much the whole time in there. But for the 24-hour one, we've got a little bit of time left where we can come back and bring in those extra enhancements that were in that original recipe. Yeah, the 10-minute one, as we'll come on to in a bit, is gonna be like, all right, cheers guys. Oh, that's cold. Right, we're gonna add to this. This is 2 eggs. Some of you have been eagle-eyed and spot this in the background asking what it is. It looks like an Olympic ceremonial stand for eggs. Basically, my father-in-law is now retired, loves carpentry, gets wood from everywhere and makes random things that drops around. Yeah, as always, gotta make sure it's vodka. The other thing we've got is vodka. Those 2 things added in that recipe apparently help give it puffiness and crispiness and hold its shape, which, as we're gonna cook it first, I think can really demonstrate that. Wow. This egg stand, it's good. I really like it, but I like to keep my eggs, as I've said before, in the fridge just to help when it comes to cracking eggs. I find that the egg white's really slippy and sometimes you can catch the yolk. So I'd normally do this step. Oh my gosh, I dropped the yolk in there and then let it stand to room temperature, but now that yolk's done all right. So that goes in with the vodka. We're not making meringues. Just getting it foamy like that as the egg stand looks on in disbelief. If anyone wants an egg stand, let me know. I'll get my father-in-law to get in touch. So this is gonna get poured in. I'm using a spatula to hold the chicken back a little bit. Right, I wonder what this is gonna look like. Like foamy Thousand Island dressing. So hopefully, my cling film will still be intact. We can pour that back over. Oh, look at that. It's definitely a different texture now. Yes. It's definitely thinner now that's been added. A lot less thick than our 1 hour one. Love the fact my father-in-law might get some inquiries now. He doesn't have a website or anything. I could just message random strangers his mobile number. He'd be like, yep, I could do you a leg stand if you want. Where's it going? Colombia. So to be fair to the 1 hour one, I've still got about 20 minutes left. Remember the recent pink barbecue sauce video I did? I teased that there was a white barbecue sauce. I'm going to use that as the dip because I'm intrigued to see what it tastes like. So this is mayonnaise, mustard, some cayenne and some garlic powder, a good dollop of horseradish, which I blooming love, a splash of apple cider vinegar. Well, finally, a little bit of lemon juice too, just for even more acidity, why not? Apparently this is white barbecue sauce. Well, it's not very white, is it? There's absolutely no sugar in it, and it looks like what we marinated the chicken in. Oh, that is not barbecue sauce, but that's got some heat, but lovely tang. That's really nice. For some consistency, we're going to do the same dry coating, okay? The only thing I might do is on the 24-hour one, because of the lemon already on it, I might finish it with some lemon zest so that I can tell the difference, but maybe they'll look different anyway. But all three, including the 10-minute one, will have this coating, okay? So just plain flour, good amount of salt, and again, onion and garlic powder. Boom. And that will go hand in hand with the 24-hour one, the 1 hour one, and for the 10-minute one, you'll see. Right, let's go get fry tuck. Oil going in. 24 hours. Just the most incredible like citrus scent coming from that bowl. We're gonna take a piece here, might try and do all of them actually, sit them in the flour, and then use that spoon to just almost splat it on there. See if I can get that there for you a little bit more. Perfect. And actually, just for comparison, I'll get the 1 hour one and do the same right now. Yeah, this one's a teeny bit thicker. Oh, it's holding well though. Even that 1 hour, it's not had like the 4 that people recognize as a minimum, but at least it's something. That's that true comparison of this. Is it going to be worth it? So 1 hour, 24 hours. And don't worry, if the 10-minute one after all this effort is way better, I'm going to tell you to do that one. 24-hour chicken, shaking it off, no basket, straight into that oil. Only other thing to say is the tip that I picked up of having the wire rack for it to rest on rather than kitchen towel so it sticks to it. We've got that ready. Ah! Oh my word. Look at that. Ah. Oh. It's so tempting to touch it, but you've got that puffiness, that crispiness. That is insanely crispy. Look at that. So just some salt and pepper for the time being whilst the 1 hour one looks on in the distance. Because that one is going in now. 24-hour chicken tray has gone in the oven just to stay warm, as I say. So what I've been doing, that batter for both of them is quite wet. Sticking it in there without the basket first of all, because I found in the past, as you've seen, it sometimes clings to it and rips it off. So 2 minutes on its own, then I've transferred it to the basket, which is much, much easier to hold. Now, interestingly, the 1 hour one so far is looking incredible. If the 1 hour one works, I am all over that. Hey, if the 10-minute one works, love it. I have to say, I'm on no one's side here. I'm the mediator in this fried chicken journey, but the 1 hour ones are looking decent. I mean, look at that. Extremely similar shades, similar cooking time, maybe not ideal coloration all over. I think that's my favorite one out of the three. And actually, if you do put them side by side visually, there is a slight color shade difference. Yeah, like pretty much identical cooking time, just a slightly lighter shade. But these are going back in the oven, which does smell absolutely incredible. Here we go then, 10 minutes. You love fried chicken. You've got back home from work or wherever you're like, I just want my fried chicken here. I haven't got time to prep this. Straight in, the exact same coating that we've been using. The onion powder, the garlic powder, the salt. See how much thinner that is? In that 10 minutes, all you've got is your cooking time. Let's see what happens. Because this is the whole point of this test. It's kind of like when you do like one thing in isolation, like that crunchy chicken, it was like, oh wow, this is so moist and tender. But comparing it side by side with something as simple as that, this is gonna really be eye-opening. You'll maybe see why the 10-minute one isn't so good. You can just about see a little bit of the coating on there. Most of it's gone. There's a bit of cooked flour. Same cooking time, this is bonkers. Looks just like it's been baked. So there is our 10-minute fried chicken. Quite pale. The seasoning's clinging on a little bit. It's trying to. but it looks a little bit bland. There is the 1 hour chicken, such a step up. Crispy coating, nice fat color on it, seasoning, hugging it really well. And there is the 24-hour chicken. I feel like the coloring on this is a little bit more even considering they all had the same cooking time. A few more ripples and textures and bumps. Again, you can see the seasoning well. And the salt and pepper is really enjoying that. I'm not gonna add the lemon, I was, but I feel like there's enough of a difference, especially before we taste it. Okay, the 10-minute one, kind of like no-brainer, but even the color difference between these, exactly the same cooking time. I mean, maybe it was the vodka or the egg whites. Let's go. If you enjoyed this concept, do let me know down below if you want to see a follow-up, maybe burgers or cake or something, whatever, just let me know. I think we'll start with the 10-minute one. Smells like chicken. It's not gonna smell of chocolate, is it? A surprising amount of flavor there. It doesn't have any sort of crust whatsoever, no crispiness. The actual flavoring was probably the seasoning we put on it, and it tastes like something that I probably got at a kid's birthday party. I've done my time. The meat is not tender at all, but is a pass, it's fine. So the 1 hour one smells like it's got a little bit of punch to it as well. It's nice and firm and crispy like this. Wow, that is packed full of flavour, just enough like kick to it, but the best thing out of it, I'm quite disappointed by the tenderness of the chicken, but the crunch of that crust and the spices like locked in it, outstanding. Just realised I've got that sat there. Do you know what, I've already tried it, it doesn't matter. Because it's more about this, isn't it? Here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm getting, why the heck am I getting like the lemon zest smell still? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's very similar to that, but I feel like the flavour is way more intense. You've got the crunch there, but it is the actual meat within it. It is just tender, almost like a cooked fish. Like, oh my gosh. I really didn't like that, I have to be honest. That was a bit, that was like, okay. I think it would have tasted better if I boiled it and then put salt and pepper on it. Yeah, going back to that one, the 1 hour one, the meat isn't tender. It's not super tough like that one, don't get me wrong, but it's just that one, again, where we made that tweak to it. We've got those double brine and the dry rub on it. Oh, when you compare them side by side, there is no doubt. Do the 24-hour one if you can. It's not even a negotiable, but if you want to try this, I'll write the recipe up for all three so you can give it a go for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Ciao. Right, let's do the dip, shall we? That crunch, oh my gosh. It stinks now.